which is my inner tone. And if my inner tone is positive, with positive energies and vibes, I will be able to create positively my music, my writing, my compositions. And also it will bring out my personality in my work as well.
Yes, I agree with you. Ngosindela hai ifungu baba ben mama ngosindela hai.
Scripture is meant to guide us in the way we live our lives, to help us improve and become better human beings, to help us become devoted to the supreme Brahman, and to reach a state of pure consciousness, which translates into pure existence. So Kathopanishad does all of this and is therefore considered an important scripture.
What is Brahma Kumari Spiritual University all about? The Brahma Kumaris World Spiritual University is a spiritual organization, and the main foundation of this university is to give us a spiritual education on who we are, where we come from, how we interact with each other, what is the time telling us to do, and what is our responsibility in the physical.
Take from my own experiences of face-to-face remote training before the pandemic and even during the pandemic, and look at ways in which I can maximize participation, not just for myself, but also for the club. And so I argue then in the chapter from a very bifurcated stance of a ranked karateka, but also as an instructor. And I adopt this program risk and disaster management perspective in the chapter.
India actually started way back when I was a little girl, because just like the rest of the global diaspora of Indian people, we all grow up with the culture of being Indian, no matter which country we are living in. So the sweetmeats, saris, as well as satsang is familiar to me as much as braai boerewors, or even bunny chow.
Memory that comes to mind is the Lotus Temple in Delhi. And what is so breathtaking about the architecture of this temple is that its unique shape of that of the lotus flower. And I was quite taken aback by the fact that there are no deities in the temple. It's just a wide open space where anyone that is visiting the temple.
Yoga relates to not only the union between like mind, body, spirit. Obviously, yoga translated is to unite from Sanskrit, but to me, it's also a practice that enables us to understand the individual self and universal consciousness is very much connected. Like everything is connected. And our thoughts, our actions, our emotions, everything is linked. Yoga is stillness, it is freedom, it is a balance and awareness. Yeah, it's just, for me, it's a practice of being here now and truly surrendering to what that means.
To take up netball, basically I went to a very sporty primary school, and netball was one of the most attractive sports, especially like being a young girl from Pretoria. I guess they roped me in, and I've been playing ever since primary school. And then your second question.
So my second question is, how long have you been playing netball for? And yeah.
Okay, cool. So I've been playing netball since 2005, since I was in grade 5. So that's about.
Born and bred at a place called Melmoth, but it's in Mtonjaneni, in a place called Nkwenkwe. So then in 1980, my father bought a house here in Kwamash, and then I came here in 1981, and then we proceeded to, I did my Form 2 or my Standard 8 It's a new school that was opened during the time in 1983, called Navdhara Zulu High School.
And it leaves us feeling really confused. But at the same time, it is also an opportunity to come back to what is most important, to come back to fundamental values, to come back to what it really means to be human